there's obviously 3 groups within the West.
Yep.
3 within the East.
Yep.
Tell me who you have coming out from each group. So we got Minnesota in Group A. We got Minnesota, the Clippers, the Kings, the Rockets, and the Blazers. Who you think will probably come out of that group?
I'm gonna go with the Kings, man. I think they're a sneaky team that can over the Timberwolves. Yeah, I think DeMar DeRozan now being there gives them that veteran leadership that they needed to, be able to, get some additional scoring from a wing player. Like, and I get it. Like, DeMar is not a 3-point shooting type of player.
He be hitting them though,
right? And De'Aaron Fox is also not a 3-point shooting type of player. So I get it. There's a lot of mid range happening. Sabonis, you know what I mean? So
they're tough though.
They're good. They're good, and I think they'll be the team to come out of that group. They're a sneaky team. They're defensively they're sound. Mike Brown has been doing a good job there since he arrived. So I think that team will definitely come out of that.
Shout out to the Kings and shout out to Sabonis getting snubbed last year. Damn near. I don't think if he was almost about to average a triple-double last year, but his numbers were really high last year. And he got snubbed. So I'm just saying that to say potentially they might, but I have the Timberwolves coming out for them. I think Ant-Man just has that chip on his shoulder. I think that everyone may not be excited about Julius Randle and Ant-Man being together, but I think that.
Do you like Julius Randle's game? How you feel about him?
Julius Randle, this is no disrespect when I say this, but I feel like he plays a selfish brand of basketball.
Okay.
To me, I'm not going to put the brand of ball stopper on him, but he's almost like a black hole. He's kind of like Michael Porter Jr. in a way. When you pass the ball to Michael Porter Jr., you're not getting it back.
No shade to Melo, but Melo wasn't giving it back either, bro. And neither was Cole.
I mean, yeah, but
I think he just has that.
What you're saying is true, but sometimes I think, kind of like in life, we all got a different leash.
Yeah.
You don't get to determine that. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
And I don't really want the ball stopping at Julius Randle every time.
No, I would agree.
He's a 25 and 10 guy for sure, but
yeah, they got to find ways to integrate him into that offense.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that's not a shot at his game, but I think he can add more if he potentially maybe gets more points in the paint, because one thing I would say I don't like about him is, like, especially when he was on the Knicks, a lot of fadeaway jumpers in the playoffs, I noticed. And that's not traditionally his game if he couldn't get to the cup. Settling. He's 6'9", 250, 240.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Like, Julius was a man-child coming out of high school.
He was.
And
playing at Kentucky.
Correct.
He was a monster.
Yes, he was.
And then he came into the NBA. His development took a little while. Because when he came in, and he wasn't initially like, him and AD played down in New Orleans together. He wasn't initially like who he was today. He got to New York.
Julius Randle was with AD on Kentucky?
I don't know if he was on that Kentucky squad. No, New Orleans.
New Orleans.
The Pelicans. Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't remember Julius Randle.
Am I making that up?
I think so.
Nah, I'm not making that up. Hold on.
Julius Randle in New Orleans?
He was in New Orleans, if I'm not mistaken.
Fact check.
Yeah, we got a fact check on the spot, y'all, because
please,
this is, and I'm usually good with this type of stuff.
And I know I'm not out here swaying y'all.
Nah, I'm not. I'm 90% sure.
Oh, let me know if I'm wrong.
2018 to 2019. Yeah, I remember that.
That was quick. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
AD was still there. That was before he went to LA. I'm talking about before AD went to LA. Not.
I'm about to say he got drafted to LA. Yeah.
He got Randall got drafted to LA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So then Group B.
We
got Thunder, the Suns, the Lakers, the Jazz, the Spurs.
Is that a trick question?
I mean, the Spurs not better than the Thunder.
I mean,
the Spurs not better than the Lakers.
I would say.
Come on. Stop.
I would say that. You say that division again?
The Thunder, the Suns, the Lakers.
I'm going Spurs. You call me biased, but we match up very well with the Thunder. The Thunder are without Chet Holmgren now.
Y'all not beating the Thunder.
No Chet Holmgren for them right now.
So what?
That's a big piece. It's a big piece that they're missing right now. So
y'all just take that leap. So y'all better than the Rockets now.
Yeah, we better than the Rockets.
Y'all better than Golden State?
I mean,
what do you mean?
All right.
This is crazy.
We're not better than the Warriors. I'm not going to jump out the window there, but we're better than the Rockets. I like it's better than the Rockets. We're way more put together. Much. We're way more put together than the Rockets.
So you're taking the Rockets out of that division?
No, I got the Spurs.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. 1,000%. Who you taking?
I'm going Thunder.
You going Thunder?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's their time. I also believe.
Time to do what, though?
It's time for them to take that next step. So it's like, not trying to get off topic, but I think a lot of teams are starting to use the blueprint of the Celtics. You might call me biased, but that's just what I'm seeing. The Magic, right? Franz Wagner, Paulo Banchero, Jalen Suggs, KCP.
Yeah.
They are building big wings that can defend and score, and guards that can in the front court. Just hear me out. Now OKC has that depth now. They just little by little are adding pieces. Hartenstein isn't back yet.
Forgot they got Hartenstein.
Yeah, he's
Oklahoma
just
City,
in the oven right now. That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
My bad. I'm saying these teams are along the blueprint of Boston.
Okay.
Why are you looking like that?
I mean,
you confused?
No, I don't know. Maybe it was a light. So I already know who you got coming out.
That's just what I see.
So I already know who you got coming out of the other bracket with Boston.
Nuggets, just relax. Let's finish the West first. Okay. Hold on. Then you got the Nuggets, the Mavericks, the Pelicans, Golden State, and the Grizzlies. That's really dicey. Nuggets, Mavericks, Pelicans, Warriors, Grizzlies.
I'm going to go Mavs. I'm going to go Dallas.
Be different. Leave the Luka pack alone. You lost.
Luka is...
I still got your text from earlier this year.
What'd I say?
You forgot?
Yeah, I did forget. What did I say?
That the Mavs was going to win the finals.
Oh, man. Yeah, I was wrong about that one. I was wrong.
Sure you were.
Not wrong about a lot of stuff, but I was wrong about that one.
Nuggets, Jokic has been a triple-double machine.
Yeah, but they not good. They not good this year to me. They missing something. It's like Michael Porter Jr. took a step back. Jamal Murray ain't really doing too... A
lot of people are saying, and I can't say this off wax because of what I've seen, but a lot of people are saying that Jamal Murray just is a shell of himself right now.
Yeah, he is a shell of himself.
He's not killing it the way he usually would.
Yeah. I'm not excited to Denver is they gonna make some moves happen.
Think so?
Yeah, they got to do something.
You don't think Westbrook is gonna be good for them?
He is. But he's gonna be a good rotational guy off the bench. He's not gonna be a bona fide starter there. You can't start him.
No, not right now. But I think down the stretch, I think he'll end the game.
He's on the floor. Yeah, Murray, they on the floor for sure.
So you going Nuggets, Mavericks?
I'm going Mavericks. Yeah, going Mavericks.
I'm gonna go Golden State. I'm not gonna lie. I think Golden State is playing good basketball right now. Golden State is playing hard-nosed, defensive basketball right now. Golden State smacked the Celtics the other day, and I didn't like it. And just Steph, he still has the power to put people to sleep. You
saw him yelling at the screen last night?
I don't like when he act like that.
I like that. Because I like to see that dog come out of him because he got it.
It make me feel like why he acting dark skin, light skin.
Shout out to all my light skin brothers out there. I love y'all. I love y'all. That didn't come out my mouth. I got love for y'all.
Yeah, all right, Drizzy, hold it down. Get you turned up in here. All right, so then on the East for Group A, we have the Knicks, the Magic, the Sixers, the Nets, and the Hornets.
I got the Knicks.
Over the Magic because of Paolo?
Yeah, Paolo out right now. Yeah. We ain't going to begin to talk about the Sixers.
No even disrespect, but it's just no point.
Yeah, we're not talking about them. The Knicks going to win that one. They're going to come out of that bracket. What you think?
I want the Hornets too because Melo has been playing great basketball.
Yes.
I've been looking at him
close.
Didn't he
have 50, 45?
35.
No, I guess the Sixers up there. 45? This is Sunday.
We might have gave him 40. We fact check that.
Yeah, we got to fact check that one. We always, on this show, we like to make sure we fact check anything that's coming out of our mouths. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had 38. You were right.
High
In the 30s, yeah. 38.
I'm looking at LaMelo, and it just feels like they just don't have enough to keep him. Miles Bridges wants to be a part-time rapper. No disrespect. I like Miles Bridges. And the thing is with Miles Bridges, he fucked up the bag. Right in the midst of him about to being able to approach the max extension. I think he was in that range where he was going to get like around $100 million, right?
Just a few years
Caught
ago.
the case over the summer, wilded out again, right? And it's like, I don't know, Miles gotta, and then now it doesn't feel like, he was super athletic, but he doesn't have a lot to his game. He's a hustler. He gets a lot of putback points. He has to run in the open floor. Outside of that, Miles Bridges really isn't giving me a lot right now.
I like Miles though. I think Miles has a role on a winning team.
No, for sure.
It just doesn't look that way now because Charlotte is not a winning franchise right now. Yeah. So it doesn't look like he has a place, but I think on a contending team, he would
could be something.
He would fit in with Denver. Like he would fit in with teams like that. There's a place for him. There's a place for him. I just don't know.
Y'all could use him.
We good right now.
That's crazy. Wow. Politely declining. That's crazy. I'll go with you on the Knicks on that.
You gonna go Knicks?
Yeah, right. And I hate the Knicks. But Group B, we got the Bucks, Pacers, Heat, Raptors, Pistons. That group is ugly.
I gotta give.
That's like all of the worst teams.
I gotta give respect to Indiana though. I can't do that.
It's shaky right now.
Yeah, but they came out of that last. They were in the cup chip, like they were at the championship of the cup.
Why can't Milwaukee figure it out?
I have no idea. But as Kendrick Perkins said,
"Oh no,
Doc, you in the hot seat, brother.
Yeah, shit scorch.
You didn't win in Doc didn't win in L.A. Didn't win in Philly. Now he has another opportunity in Milwaukee. And I promise you, this is not a shot to Doc Rivers. Great coach. I think Doc Rivers this is his last hoorah, and I know a lot of people out there know this already. If he doesn't get this right with Milwaukee, he will never be a head coach again in the NBA. Excuse me. It just has run its course. He spent close to 10 seasons out in LA from his time from the Celtics he was just chilling.
Just kicking it.
He was president of basketball
City.
operations, head coach. They turned over he reported they had I think he was I don't think they had a GM during that year. I think he was he did all of the roles. The way I remember, he was like director of player, not player development. I gotta fact check it like we always do.
I don't know that Doc was holding a role outside of that.
Yeah, he wasn't just a head coach. He was on the team when Donald Sterling still owned it. That's when he first got the job.
Yeah, that was a tough time.
That was a very tough time. And then
Matt Barnes and them wasn't having that shit.
Yeah, no, they wasn't having it.
Yeah, I think Matt Barnes they took their jerseys off and threw them at half court.
Yeah, that was
the time.
Yeah.
That was around like Mike Brown.
That was. And we forget that he coached in Orlando too. He was the head coach in Orlando.
We don't forget.
Yeah. So yeah, he was in LA from 2013 to 2020. So he was out there for 7 years.
He camped out in LA.
So he was
Wow.
He was the senior vice president of basketball operations on the team.
Okay.
In addition to being the head coach. So
you said he Jim Boeheim. He living off that one ring with the Celtics.
Might be Jim Boeheim.
So Doc Rivers is the NBA. Doc Rivers is the NBA version of
Jim Boeheim. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, remember I said that.
That's
a
good one.
Good.
That was a good one, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Love on that. Yeah,
it's love.
You know, we do this.
That's crazy. Don't do that no more. That's why. The Bucks need to figure it out.
Bucks definitely need to figure it out.
I don't like the way my favorite player looks right now. Damian Lillard.
Wow, Dame. He playing well though. It just I don't know. It ain't no camaraderie there right now. It's just.
You think Giannis is really going?
His mind's somewhere else. Yeah. He don't look like tapped.
He don't look happy.
He don't look locked in.
But I feel like everybody is on his case right now because you get your elite defender and Drew Holiday to leave. You tell Dame to come over, which, depending on what your roster looks like, can be a good or a bad trade.
Yeah. And unfortunately, due to injury, Middleton just hasn't been who you needed him to be. Like, and
he's been like that.
Bro, he got a nasty contract too. Like filthy.
It's like high 100s.
Yeah, I think he's getting like
he's almost getting 200 million.
I think he's between 40 to 50 million a year.
Yes.
And he's not playing right now. So I yeah.
Okay. So
I think once they get him back though, that could help them significantly. I'm not gonna lie. I think Middleton helps them. They need him.
I don't want to agree with you on the Pacers, but the Bucks are so ugly. The Heat, I just dislike the Heat altogether. All right, we can agree on the Pacers as well too. And then the Celtics, the bottom don't rest.
No, what's the rest? What
the rest of the teams don't matter. Yeah. It's Cleveland, Chicago, the Hawks, and the Wizards.
Cleveland is undefeated right now. Cleveland's undefeated.
Stop.
And didn't they beat y'all?
Stop.
They did beat y'all. They're undefeated and they beat y'all. I got Cleveland coming out of that group.
Celtics are coming out.
Yeah, that's
Jaylen Brown trying to figure a couple things out.
He's hurt right now, right?
No, he's back.
Okay,
he's back. Jaylen Brown is definitely starting the season off slower than I expected. But I also think there's a lot of pressure on Jaylen Brown that I'm not sure if people are paying attention to, but that NBA, the Eastern Conference Finals MVP,
yeah,
and then the Finals MVP.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this respectfully, and I mean this with all love. I think that those two accolades not gassed him, but boosted his mindset just a little bit. More in terms of meaning, I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't really think that there's anything Jaylen Brown can do to take Jason Tatum's spot.
No.
That's just how I feel. And the thing is, when you're throwing a variety of matchups at JT, he's seeing a double team, a triple team. And the thing is with JT, he carries the load during the year. Mm-hmm. He's getting us to the promised land. And, you can call it a selfish brand of basketball, but a lot of people don't like the way LeBron plays because he makes the right basketball play. Now, JT could have forced a lot last year in the playoffs, and we would have lost.
Yep.
But I don't want to discredit Jaylen Brown, but I think when you go into a new season of carrying all of that weight on you of winning, the next year is like, that really shows us who you are in a way.
Yeah.
It's like when a player finally gets the contract they always wanted. A lot of players get paid and then,
yeah,
like, no disrespect, but Tristan Thompson, like, he's one of my favorites. Got that bag? Ever since Braun helped him get that bag, I ain't. He got a nice bag too, like 90 or 80. Haven't seen him since.
Shout out to Tristan, man.
You know what I mean? So it's like
he was a good player, good utility player.
No, great
Y'all
utility
had him for a little minute too. He was on the Celtics.
And what happened?
Yeah.
It's all love.